Hi, everybody. My name is Helena Goldberg. Thanks so much for being here. I deeply respect and admire the other cast members' fiercely courageous and emotionally invested performance pieces. It's been profoundly inspiring to be exposed to the use of spoken words and storytelling as a means of conveying emotion in a way that words alone can't describe. I've been trained in classical piano starting at the age of 4. I've always experienced anxiety and depression, and even though I always knew that I needed to play music, the intensity of performing classical pieces began to lead to severe panic attacks. After 2 years at Manhattan School of Music, I was rapidly becoming compelled to write my own music. This gave me some perspective to realize how incredibly anxious I always was performing classical piano and how much that fed into the panic attacks. I began playing bass, fell in love with the world of heavier music, and since 2007 have maintained my band, Acris. Acris is a reflection of the ideals I've always held about my original music, that I relinquish all personal responsibility on the music and lyrics that I write, because I am in a completely meditative state. It's extremely spiritual and hard to define with words. Acris is volume-driven, aggressive, and physical. It's a battle cry that pushes the limits of my physical and emotional endurance every time. I'm never alone on stage, and there is an element of anonymity in this. My solo voice and piano music puts the concentrated essence of my music and my lyrics right out there for everybody, including me, to be aware of. My lyrics have more to do with the sound of the word, like the sound of the note that I'm writing. So just as there's no linguistic meaning to the sound of the note, there's no linguistic meaning to the lyrics themselves. With that being said, the best way I can convey to you the meaning in my music is not to address the lyrical content, but to describe the emotions that it brings. At any given moment in my waking life, I have millions of thoughts and questions constantly racing through my head. When I'm playing my music, that stops. I feel all the pain and anger that having those questions go unanswered brings, and then I feel comfort, release, and relief from them. I feel sadness at the temporal nature of the experience and that I will have to go back to my racing mind when I'm done, but I also feel the unconditional love and support that music brings. When I'm playing music, I feel an underlying answer that can only be described as, everything is okay, will be okay, and you can come back to this place anytime. And then I always feel a deep sense of gratitude that I'm able to have music in my life. Today, I consistently perform, tour, and release music with Acris. I also have been teaching piano, vocals, songwriting, and composition for 13 years. I specialize in working with students who are on the autism spectrum, have learning disabilities, physical disabilities, or who are diagnosed with mental illness. It's impossible to discount how much music helps these students overcome challenges, especially in terms of language, communication skills, and emotional expression. Helping people recognize their own individual path and passion for music, in a way, is just as much of an outlet as performing music is. I very rarely perform the material you're about to hear. I love it, and I know it needs to exist and continue to be written. I love performing it, but it also scares me because of its vulnerability. Thank you so very much to the This Is My Brave organization and to everyone here today for giving me this opportunity to give my audience and myself some insight into this material. And thank you to the other cast members here today who influenced and inspired me to have these reflections and find my own bravery. Why won't you send me away? I couldn't see that you love to pretend. watching you stand unafraid, hoping you see it's a part of the plan. Lucky for me, I can change what you respected enough to remain, useless enough to complain. My comfort lies in your hand. Look at you now, elated, degraded. How could I be the one who would hate it? I loved you more with every mistake that fell to the floor. Now I'm left so faded. Look up, they're coming. Skies changing, we're becoming. Trust us, we love you. There's nothing we won't do for you. Try hard to know who recognize me. You used to. Miss you.